Show you how this go. On YouTube? Yeah. You know what I do. Whoop-hoo. Belted. Might as well. Definitely college. To me. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Man, even with the screen shaking shit, I noticed it's based off momentum. Like like if the home team gonna have it, but like if you away, if you get a first down, if you make a good play, it ain't gonna shake. Cause you silence the crowd type shit. But if you fuck up, then it's gonna start shaking. If you get it. Alright, bet. Go Clemson. Now if I mute it on this, it can better hear me. Might just have to mute the audio. I don't know who I should go. Washington who? Huskies? Damn, trick auto. Oh. The Cougars? Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell you don't. No you don't. No you don't. It's a goddamn lie. You can just try to backdoor me. I'm get the Trojans. No cap. I think the highest is at 89. Yeah. I don't know that they offense and their defense would be over a 90, but they overall still be under a 90. I don't know how they did them numbers.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
99.
As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the USC
Who I'm playing?
Trojans, taking on a team from For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David
For
Pollack
sure.
with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started.
Throw time.
The Trojans will kick it away first.
Nah, he
Coming
can't.
out with it, it's Williams.
Whoa, why is that moving like that?
Down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. To the air,
Not on
it's
my watch.
Sellers. Bringing the heat.
Goofy.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Trojans. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Game over. Oh. That fast. No heart. Didn't even get fun yet. He on? Hold on. Oh, he on 2K. Yeah, see what he say first. Yeah.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Blue Devils will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Fires on the move. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to...
Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Duke. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez wants to fire. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming.
Makes the grab on the shot. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and take off.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he
There you
scrambles
go.
out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes
Got
down the
getting
field,
wrecked.
trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Get into the...
Stop playing with me.
He's at the
Yeah.
30. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
Playing with me.
Touchdown, UNC.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that.
Know what I do.
That far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of
I
vision,
does.
showed you a little bit of burn when he kicked it in gear, got the long touchdown.
Kickoff unit
Come
is
on.
out there again, and this crowd is feeling
Could never
themselves
stop
after
it.
that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
Live
line.
bill. We can run back to Ohio State and Hoosiers game if you want
Heads
to.
back out onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give to the lone running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job
Oh, that's
committing to
good.
the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Holds him.
Well, it's covered too.
What a cut. Now he's loose. Turning on the Jets. He is
How the
feeling
fuck is
it.
the flat
A
snap
huge
covered in
play.
cover two?
Almost took it to the house, but they got him
Ow.
at the 24. And the Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
What the fuck up?
To the ground with the back.
Funny.
And some fresh air. Big pickup on the ground.
They better
here to
than
keep this drive
the Tar
moving
Heels.
and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
Strip him.
Fighting for the
Goofy.
goal line.
Somebody get it. Oh my god.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
That play right there may take a year off of the head coach's
Oh,
life. He thought
dude.
his offense was going in
Off
for
at
an easy
nothing.
score. They fumbled what could have been a disaster, but very lucky
Damn,
to pounce
bro.
on it. They get the
Lucky as hell.
touchdown regardless.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill
Oh.
for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. It's not a
Got
whole
a
lot
juke.
of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit
They
was
just did
there
him
and
dirty
ready.
as hell.
This drive will open from the 15. Lopez to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield.
Type of
and at
defense
the
is
very
this?
last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh yeah.
Throws to the tight end. Nobody around as he makes the catch. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he
Oh yeah.
throws. A strike downfield.
Come on.
Really good
Let's
surge
do it.
for this offense. They move the chains and he's got it at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They get
Let's
to
do
it
it.
as he throws. It's complete. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back who catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
Powers through the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this
first down
and go to work with a first and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a fourth down.
Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that
just like it's like how it's always been. You hold it, you always had to hold it for a bullet, and if you want to lob it, like on the fly route, you tap it.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
That's the only two things. That's the only two ways. It ain't no, I know what the hell Mikey was talking about. It ain't no more complex shit than that. Either lobbing that bit or bulleting it, huh?
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Brown.
Nah, I don't remember that. It might have been before I started.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space,
it ain't no extra button. It's just either hold that bit or tap it.
Into a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to
impose
their will. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
It's really hard sometimes when you're trying to throw the ball over the middle of the field against this D-line, because they're so tall. When they get their hands up, man, as a QB, it's like trying to throw over top of some trees. Really tough to do.
And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's King.
Same play running as it.
Putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Oh, God.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Can't get him to the ground. And he finds some solid space. Makes
he ain't do hurry up. I thought he was going to do me bad.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
I want to throw it to a flat again. Oh, I got caught in the block.
Throws off the RPO.
I knew what that
He
nigga
hauled
wanted.
that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has
knew
got
what
to
he
find a way to
wanted,
get
bro.
off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. They'll throw it from the red zone.
That ain't a fumble?
Way down to the 3.
Right.
Showed it all on that run.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
The Blue Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house.
Fumble. Let's go. Bitch.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders
They tried to ball.
it's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield.
It's
Fires to
work.
the big fella. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll
We
try
got
to
off
get more
that first
points on the
one.
board before the break. Lopez wants to fire. Here comes the heat.
My
Snagged in
script
the
is,
middle, it's gone. He's brought down
Oh.
quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Extending the play.
Mike Vick.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10
What you said?
on that play. Here's a timeout on the field.
Oh, I thought you said it was
Tight
open.
game here late in the first half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's going for a big play downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half.
This nigga should have a touchdown right now.
And the Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
Trip this
Finds
nigga
that
too.
crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4. And
That's
we're
love.
not going to complain.
To make it out, son.
Leaves it with the
Come
running
here.
back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this
So he about
coaching
to-
staff
hold on.
challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically,
About to try to hit
flying
that.
around, doing a great job
Oh, I
stopping
seen
the
that.
run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I know he want that flat, but wait.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Brown.
Yeah, I
And
don't know
that's
what
a very
side.
productive first down play and bringing
Trying to
up second
predict
and
that
3.
bit.
Looking to fire.
Come on, big
Throw it
boy.
to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long.
He definitely looking for that bit.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right.
Guard y'all, man.
Wide open receiver. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The screen, but
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Duke. And they
you
kick it
behind,
in for
man.
6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball.
Should have fun with that
This
bit.
guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
Jumped into a Houston.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Culliver. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez to pass. Fires left. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Blasted as he lets it
It's
go.
over with.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting that dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back,
Could
you're
never.
anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
No.
He's got it on the right. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From From the gun, wants to pass.
Why is niggas just looking at niggas, bro?
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. You can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
You're trying me.
He was going for 6 right there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David.
Oh,
They
yeah,
can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Lopez wants to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Keeps it and gets the first down. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. The Tar Heels will snap it on first and 10. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're able to get him on the ground. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Off the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Pressure coming. Finds him out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Pocket breaking down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They just They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more...
Oh, it's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.
This has got to make this team feel good. They were road warriors. Coming into this hostile environment and playing as well as they did, that's going to make them feel great moving forward.
The Blue Devils will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Lopez to pass. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort.
No. Controller. Would have been built flying. Georgia. That's what it's gonna take.
Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Here's a heat. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Strachan. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. This is why you recruit dudes, right? Quarterback distributes, get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and let him do his thing.
Dude makes quarterback look.
Picked
Oh, he
off,
just
and the opening
snapped.
drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown Bulldogs! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
He just caught a helmet interception.
Not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. That's caught, it's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throwing on the run.
He tried, dude.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his...
Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Georgia like that.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and...
Free up the gut!
Dang, he got up.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USC!
Offensive line, give
They
me
get
a
that
crack,
fast.
I'll do the rest.
The safety
How about
can't catch
Jeff's
him, too?
speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
He was done for safety.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Off the play fake on first down.
Throw that big.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
He fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on 3rd down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation with the best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Fleming. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grab made the marker, it's Lane. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Lost to throw on first down off the play fake. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He fires one deep over the middle. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. A place to be tackled immediately. As they get set to snap it, time winding down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
He was right there to him.
First quarter, but already you get the feel this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Quarterback adapting. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. These defenses were reeling in the first quarter. See if they can get their sea legs in the second. First play of the period, first down here.
Yeah.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires downfield. Got him, and nobody's close. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field,
Just hold it when you want to
he can
bullet.
get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He's got it.
I don't remember. He also kind of delayed. But no, I don't remember throwing. I don't throw lobs like that unless I'm running a go route.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Scoring on that nigga.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score. Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Defense on skates that time, and finally drag him down at the 42. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Just scoop them.
So the
Come on,
offense is
defense.
going
Come
to go
on,
for
man.
it on 4th down.
Know what I need.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle.
Why is that open, bro?
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Go line, son.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
They're set to kick it
I'm gonna
off.
build them for real.
It's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
Never did that.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake
Wow.
there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier.
That nigga just switched last minute.
Scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Stockton.
It's over with.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
That's a lob, twin. I didn't mean to do that.
Defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation, forcing the turnover here now.
I tapped that bit.
Break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the 1st half.
Nah, no.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make
one more
sure
stop,
they have
man.
the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the
Want this
chains,
shit in the
keep
middle.
this
I'm right
drive
here.
alive after that earlier
Stop
sack.
me. Stop me, nigga.
High and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was
Know what
there,
your
and it
ass
just
do now.
trickled through his fingers.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
God, he should have caught that bit.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon.
Bro, they're so
The
ass.
chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Caught over the middle, it's Lane. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The hurry up now.
I don't remember who got ball first.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. caught near the sticks. It's Lemon. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Trojan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Into the end zone.